Hello, YouTube. It is I, your American salaryman, Dash Bride. I have been in the bowels of my office, inside my cave, honing my skills in the blade. I come to you today with a new video, specifically on techs. The previous video that I did, which I haven't posted yet, I actually need to cut like 3 or 4 separate videos from the stream that I did, and a couple of games that we played against a higher elo team. But that's gonna be for another time. So I wanted to go ahead and create this video because there are a lot of unique text to characters, but there are like some generic text that I realized as I was thinking about this that are way more useful for people who are like either starting the game or trying to master the basics or trying to climb the ranks or just trying to carry or win games in general, like feel like they have some element of control in the game. If you feel like you don't affect or can't affect the game in any way, then I have news for you. You can, and I'll show you how. So I want to define what I mean by techs. So techs are either techniques, mechanics, or hidden nuances in the game that help you not only carry but win games by allowing you to outplay, to out-strategize, or to just kind of like outmaneuver opponents. One example is the on-hit tech. This is a generic tech that works for everyone. When you get hit, let's say you get knocked up, knocked down, you get pushed back, like if you're getting hit by ultimate shield, or you're in the middle of someone's holy, right? So depending on your skill level and your experience in the rank ladder, as well as in casual play or in tournaments, you'll already know that you can react by activating an ability in midair, and instead of being knocked up and falling to the ground in a prone state, your character lands on their feet, allowing you to tech out of whatever you just got hit by and begin activating that ability, and then very quickly to take control of your character. So a good example of an ability that's activatable on hit, that is worth activating on hit, is Hope. Hope allows you to, or Renew, as some of you know it, it allows you to heal 100% of your health after being, in general, when you activate it. So you would activate this, say for example you are in Holy from Onion Knight, you get knocked into the air and he's 9, so next comes Meteor. The Meteor, chances are, is going to kill you. But if you activate Hope, you can tech out of the hit stun, land on your feet, heal yourself, and then essentially survive the second effect of Meteor to run away and keep whatever brave or whatever resources you currently have for later. So this is what I mean by techs. It's really generic, but a lot of our player base from the survey that I did previously is around 13 to 15K. So 10 to 15 realistically is what I used on that survey. But I'm saying 13 to 15 because most of you are 13 to 14. 15 is the higher end, so you're those who are about to be like 16 to 19 or 16 to 20. I want to go ahead and address those players because a lot of those players, I played in those lobbies, and the lobbies are, for lack of a better word, resistanceless. Like I join the games and I hit boss and no one stops me. A lot of the time people stop interacting, what I've noticed, once you kill them 2 or 3 times. That rival or that player just kind of stops trying to interact with you, realizing that they can't beat you in a fight. You can't win because you're not using the game mechanics, is what I've noticed. A lot of people kind of just walk up to me and try to Orin, and then I just cross slash and they get absolutely eviscerated. So we'll talk about that and how to do better at those. So I think I've covered this at length long enough and used enough examples, so we can continue on from there. I have a little tiny Word doc here that I wrote to myself just to remember what I was doing. So I want to go ahead and kind of get into a custom match. Let me go ahead and crack this crystal for luck. For safety. Cheer. Lame. For those of you following and wondering, I did get that FT. I got it in a free crystal of all things. So we are 90 FT. It gave us, I think it was like 200 points. So it's pretty nice. FT is actually really high in attack. I'm surprised. Anyways, so let's go ahead and go into a custom game. I want to go ahead and make this as quick as possible so I don't need to cut or edit way too much on the YouTube video. All right, now we can actually do this. So we're in a custom. We're playing at tournament rules for all the, like 3 people just joined out of nowhere. Good lord. We're playing tournament rules. We're in a custom. We're practicing something I call techs, right? If you play fighting games, you know what I'm talking about. We're practicing what's called a reactionary tech. It's the first, most useful form of attack in this game. Its intent is to punish, essentially, someone who either whiffed or is trying to do damage. So we're trying to fish for an attack here. There's an attack. See, a response tech is just to RF, and now we've not only saved time, killed an opponent, but now we can burst. So that's a reactionary tech. It does essentially expect you to outplay. So this is the aspect about that is a little bit difficult. It's asking a little bit of you, but I think if you really want to play ranked and want to play this game at a higher level, this is how you do it. So I'm just going to go ahead and dump everything on boss here, and the last move I use is FT, in case anybody's near me. I'm pretty healthy, so I don't think I'll die from abilities here. Just knock everyone away, and then I'll go ahead and go about my business. Everyone's dead. All right. So that was a reactionary tech. The idea of reactionary attacks is to, again, avoid damage, to outplay by punishing the opponent whose damage you just avoided, and 3, preferably, get brave to burst boss. So we're playing to outplay. A good example here is Renoa has burst. My goal here is to waste everyone's time. So I'm just going to go ahead and push everyone away as much as I can and just be a general nuisance. If I can and I have that lineup, I just RF and kill all 3. So that is a little more difficult to do because players aren't like bots. They're not really predictable like that. Why is Renoa not hitting boss? I guess I'll just finish. Okay, that was a tech beforehand, realizing that he was just going to hit me. You can also tech against boss, technically, but, I mean, you should be teching against boss. Oh, do I not have enough? Oh my god, please hit the boss. Did those bots? Yeah, they did really do them dirty. To be honest, when players are tilted, they do play like bots sometimes, so you can make plays like that. You can also make plays like that if players are distracted when you have really good teammates. Did she just die at 9999? Dude, please. Like, I can't be mad, they're bots. I knew they were bots. Everybody knows they're bots. Alright, let me see if I can just get the ace on them one more time. So, again, we're all taking the same amount of damage. That's how much damage an FT does in tournament play. Let's go ahead and just finish this boss off. Ouch. That was a good tech on his part. Are you in a game? I am playing in a custom. I'm trying to essentially show dying at 99 simulating rank. Yeah, for sure. Alright, this is a worthless MVP. I wish you could just skip the screen sometimes. Absolutely. Dying at 999 without bursting, true ranked, for sure. So, let me give a stipulation for reactionary attacking. You always want to do it near the team. Reactionary attacking is great if you beat that one person you're dueling. It is garbage if you beat that one person you're dueling and then his friend RFs you and kills you. Like, reactionary attacks, unless you do them flawlessly, you're gonna take damage. Absolutely, most of the time, you're gonna take damage. If you do them flawlessly, you dodge the hit and then responded with a hit that you dodged. And if you're with a team, you can dodge hits easier because they can go to your teammate instead, who could still be moving while you're reactioning with a tech in order to actually punish the person who just whiffed an ability. So team play is massive when it comes to actually carrying the game. That's something that I'll talk about for later. So that was the first tech, a reactionary tech. That will, if you can master that, that will revolutionize your gameplay to the point where you'll be playing with the best of them. Like, it's the classic whiff punish is really what a reactionary tech should be. So you want to always be looking for the opportunity to whiff punish. I play against a lot of players, and I'm not flexing. I'm just saying the truth. I play against a lot of players who out CP me by a massive margin. I'll have like, and now I have like 2080 attack, 2070 something, right? These players have 2,500, and that extra 500 points is a massive increase in damage for them. So one RF kills me, essentially. I have to learn to tech and do an advanced tech, which I call using your uniques and URs to actually tech an ability. And the reason why I call it an advanced tech is because URs lock you in place for a long time. So you're really committing. Let's go ahead and continue on here. So we're fishing for this Titus to activate any ability at all, and we're gonna respond with that. Got 2 enemies here. There's a dash. I don't want to deal with that just yet. She's kind of in trouble. I'm gonna get closer. Oh, never mind, he's going for me. Okay. I'm just gonna eat this one. I'm looking for the reactionary FT. So we're looking for someone to dash on us or use an ability on us. He's dead from Orin. She's activating her spinning edge. I'm gonna go for the rail. I'm going to Ascension her. Or not, because boss is immediately hitting me. I'm gonna go ahead and Ascension through boss. We're gonna start the auto attack match here. There's Meteor. We're gonna go inside strafe Meteor. React with cross slash and kill her. Titus is also hitting me. So we're gonna respond to Titus with FT. This is one that's my favorite to do. So we CC them. He used an ability and teched out of my FT. So we got the Renoa. He didn't get CC'd. He did use like every ability he has, but it's Titus, so he doesn't care. We're gonna protect our Sephiroth here. So we can cross, reacting with FT. Titus is gonna try and come in. We are going to use the boss to move faster. God damn it, I slipped out in accident. We're also gonna slow the boss down by ascensioning into him. That's also something we can do. I just whiffed that completely. Hitting the boss with normal attacks actually stuns boss. Okay. He's gonna activate here. Okay. Now. So we CC both of them. We were gonna cross, but then she TF'd us. So, still though, their team has better coordination than ours, making it extremely difficult. That was really good stun. I'm pretty sure they got a lot of people. Celeste is 999. Come on. I promise you, it is not this hard to tech. It's just, they're free and safe doing literally everything they want. So, it's really easy. We're gonna go ahead and respond to that. There we go. So that's technically a tech, but it's more or less like, well, I guess it is a tech. They use a unique, we respond to their unique with our RF. So now Titus wants to go at us. We're gonna tech with burst here. So we blocked his initial hits here. We're gonna knock him back. We're gonna respond to Orin with cross, and we're gonna try and get a hope here. We get hope, perfect. So we just did 2 techs in a row and it guaranteed our burst. This is how you, this is what I mean. I'm gonna go ahead and clip this after it's finished. This is what I mean. This is how you would like carry the game, per se. Or I guess a more realistic option is, I can just die here, I don't really care. But he's still using abilities, that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and clip that. This is how you would turn the game in your favor. Let's say. Carrying insinuates your teammates don't do anything. Your teammates do a lot in this game. It's really important to play with your teammates, otherwise you don't care. So, yeah, that's an example of text. I'm gonna go ahead and try to clip that. Right? So we're looking for a Tifa or some sort of response here from her. There's a planet. We can't do anything about the planet. We're gonna do an on-hit tech here from the boss and a hope, and then we're gonna cross slash her. So that's both a okay. I'm gonna get immediately RF. That's crazy. We are gonna fly out of here. Perfect. Thank you for the heal, Celeste. He's gonna keep doing this. That's fine. Yep. So she's got him off me. That's perfect. I get Hope in 4 seconds. I'm gonna kite Titus around this block here. We're gonna respond here, and we're gonna auto attack him in the middle of his whatever the hell he's doing. We just don't care. We're gonna go ahead and activate FT as a response. So that's another tech. We would have killed him, but as it turns out, we just dodged. We did an accidental UR tech. That's awesome. I'm being healed by Celeste. I think we just slam cross. Yeah, we just go cross here. Hope to dodge something else. Instead again. We're gonna hit RF here, and I think we just stop, but I think we win. We definitely can't tech out of Meteor, so we're gonna go ahead and just get at her like this. Go ahead and do some damage. She's in the air. And it's protection, that's fine. We're gonna go ahead and behind here. She can't attack us from there. Titus is still chasing us for some reason. We're gonna go ahead and just win the game, I guess, because they just want to fight instead of win. Alright, that was a good example of text. I'm gonna go ahead and clip that real quick so I can use that for the video. Let's see. I don't know if I was MVP there. I feel like Celeste should deserve the MVP. That was a lot of healing. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break real quick so I can clip that. And then we can continue. What do we got? Aqua, don't know who any of these two are. Saturn Stelly. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go for a dual tech, for a UR tech during a duel, and then we're gonna follow up with a before hit tech. What I mean by that is, thank you for that, that's actually awesome. Whoops, I don't know if she meant to take that. So we're gonna tech out of a beam. We're gonna approach first by moving left and right to dodge the beam in the first place. We're gonna bait the beam by getting close enough. The moment we see a card flare up, you know what we're gonna do. Oh, we didn't see that card flare. Oops. Facing the wrong direction. She's dead. I have no clue why she didn't just use an ability. I'm gonna respond to that with a unique and CC her. She's gonna respond with trance? Yes. Okay. So I'm gonna hope. We're gonna respond to that trance with CC, and then we're gonna RF her. If we can get there in time. Perfect. And then we're gonna respond to that with RF. And now we just need one auto. Dead. Perfect. Okay, that's what I wanted. So, we haven't done it yet. I'm gonna wait to burst because I want to do that more than I want to win the game. I want to show you what I'm talking about when I say the UR tech. And it's really easy to UR tech, but I want to show you how to correctly UR tech, right? Because there's a million ways you can UR tech. Right, so this lightning probably wants to kill me. She knows I'm at burst. There we go. That's a UR tech. She responded perfectly with Army of One, because it's better on frames. We're going to respond with Hope, and then we're just going to start hitting boss. I'm going to knock her away. I get hit by Yuna. I have RF again. I'm going to die after this Omni, I'm pretty sure. I don't think anybody in my team can actually save me. Unless this Terra can kill the Tifa. Or not Tifa, the Light. She did. I think we have one more person to deal with, but she's in front of me, and I'm going to RF. Perfect. She missed. That's it. Easy. So, I could have died. I could have did a lot less damage if I didn't correctly tech. She really wanted that auto, huh? It's going to kill her. But I wanted to show you what it was about, and also it's more effective to tech that way. So at this point we have lead here. I can just take a seat, sit back, play the game normally, and we'll win. I don't have to do anything special. The game is in our hands, so we have to now make the mistake in order to lose the game. So what we do is we get brave, we farm, and we kill whenever we get the chance. We're still watching for those techs. You want to be careful teching with Cloud, because Cloud can do the same tech you do. So you want to respond to Cloud with an Omni, with a RF. So here's what we'll do. Whoops, I was trying to get them both at the same time. Again, cross/tech, but the camera tracking is ass, so I missed it. I don't want to die from this, but I'm going to. Yeah, so I could have ascensioned out of there, but because I'm hitting the boss, hit stun is 2 ways when you're hitting a shield. It's you and the person being shielded. When you're hitting a person, it's just them. You don't get hit stun. They get hit stun. But shields make hit stun happen for both people. That's a nuance that I probably should have mentioned earlier, but hit stun's probably a whole nother thing I'll have to talk about. It's not really teching, it's just game mechanics. So again, just gonna hit her. She's probably gonna try and respond with her weird tornado thing. I want to position so the cloud's in way. Perfect. And then they both eat this, and I heal, and now we're winning. There, we're teching again with RF. I'm gonna go ahead and tech here with tornado as well. CC him. We're going to run away from boss. We're gonna let boss protect us with meteor. I'm gonna activate burst state and then cross. Anything you activate after burst state, if you activate a UR after burst state, it is a perfect activation. The iframes will last from burst to ability activation. That's also a tech that's really important, but that's an advanced tech. That's one I gotta write down because I forgot all about that. And then we win the game. Perfect. So that's a great example of teching. I want to go ahead and clip that too, because that whole session I just did just now, back to back, was full of techs. My gameplay is essentially like 80% techs. That's how I win most of my battles. That's how I win most of the games that I play. It's not anything special. It's not something only I can do. It's just something that I've practiced. So everybody can do that. You guys watching, everyone you play with, everyone in casual, anyone in the ladder, everyone in Discord, everyone can tech. It's not hard. Once you master that, now we're playing competitive DDFF. Now we're playing tournament play. Like, that's how the upper ladder in tournament plays. Unfortunately, I've never gotten there because I've never got to actually play with my team in a tournament, but I've seen the games. I know what they're doing. Thanks for the stream and all the info. Much appreciated. Yeah, you're welcome, man. Magnifique? Is that how you say it? Magnifique 333? For those who come after? Too many threes, but you know what I mean. All right. All right. Well, that's the end of my video on teching and essentially just improving your play on DDFF. I stream on Tuesdays and Friday between the hours of 6 and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. So if you want to catch some more games, then catch me there. I usually play games on Fridays. Tuesday I try to do something a little bit more intentional. Depends on how much I can draft in the middle of the work week. But yeah. So don't forget to like and sub and leave a comment. I like actually talking to the DDFF community, and a lot of people, I'm curious what they want to see or what they'd like to improve on, or in general what can help you guys out, and what might be more interesting to watch too. I put a lot of editing effort into this video, so I'm pretty proud of it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you next time. Thanks.